respected panelists and dignitaries here. I'm from L&T MHI Boilers. As Mr. Arora has already shown as to what L&T is now into, is that we are also into turbine and steam generator manufacturing. Our capacity is about 4 gigawatts each. We have other manufacturers, also Indian manufacturers, already into the fray. And BHEL, as we know, has been the mainstay of Indian power sector, along with NTPC here. Obviously, all the learnings a lot of learnings have to come from BHEL, and we are certainly indebted to them. And regulators have come in after the 2003 power sector is looking up, but there have been huge challenges. All of us know that in the recent times, 2009, there was a lot of euphoria about power sector, but then a lot of problems that you faced in terms of statutory clearances, coal, funding. I understand that for the 11th plant itself, the total investment could be to the tune of 11 lakh crores, and the 12th plant could be costing even more. Where do you get this kind of money? So money, Mr. Arora has been talked about money, machine materials, and manufacturing facilities and things like that. So everywhere there are challenges. Men are a problem, whether it is in terms of unskilled labor or skilled labor, technicians. We all know, we are all grappling with it. But then one thing that has been very correctly said by Mr. Arora is that now that we have a lot of manufacturing organizations already into it. L&T is into everything. In fact, you all know that we are into condenser, HP heaters, LP heaters. We have already started manufacturing critical piping. We have fans and air filters we are into. We are into EBG. I mean, we have L&T automation doing everything. I mean, a complete value chain of power plant. We are also into BOP. We have a very strong civil wing of ECC, who's everybody knows that. I need no introduction. I need not introduce L&T here. But then challenges are too many here. You know that we've problems of vendors. Our Indian road conditions, logistics are not very favorable. We have other competitors, mostly from Chinese bidders who have been quoting pretty low prices to our IPP, the promoters and the other developers. But then we talked about level playing field. I think that is one thing that he mentioned about benchmarking or performance criteria being given. That's extremely important, because the whole country, it's investment by an IPP on a developer. Ultimately, it's an investment by the country. And the taxpayers' money also is involved, and the institutional money is there. So much of debt is getting into it. So the equipment that comes into the country and gets commissioned also has to be operated for a long term so that the Indian public in general get benefit out of it. So it's very important that the equipment that we set up, we set the best of them and really commission them well and run them well. For which obviously the post-commissioning support from the suppliers, the manufacturers, is extremely important. There are problems in terms of BOPs vendors. Yes, the huge problems, but I think. In the recent times, there has been a lot of players that have come in. Equipments are getting sourced from overseas. I think whole of Europe is looking at Indian power market. The Chinese are looking at Indian power. Koreans are in a big way. Supply of equipment probably is not as much a problem, but yes, integrating the whole thing, commissioning it, running them thereafter, supporting it, post-commissioning support. BHEL has been doing such an excellent job out there. I am from NTPC. I've been running a small power plant, 14 megawatt turbine generator rotor got damaged, which was commissioned sometime in 1981. When went back to BHEL Hyderabad, they said they have the pattern. And not only that, they casted it and gave it within a period of 2 months, and it's hardly cost us 5 lakh rupees. This kind of a support probably the Indian manufacturers only can provide. Probably the foreign vendors cannot. And the mentality is also not there. They won't be so committed. I mean, we have also gone to BHEL because we had a generator failed storm in Durgapur, and the sill box, stuffing box got damaged, and they came down and helped us and charged us a very small amount for the kind of quotation that we had from the original manufacturer. So it's extremely important that we have a real good base Indian manufacturers into the scene, because India is a long-term growth story. We believe in it, and we strongly feel that we should be growing, and the GDP has to grow at 8%. Electricity sector also has got to grow at a 7 to 8% rate. For which I think regulators also have a major role to play. as more and more players are coming, and the market is volatile, the coal nobody can really control. So I think when the generators or the developers are into some kind of a trouble, I think some kind of openness is very important. Not only the regulators, probably even the political setup and the people in power have to really look at very pragmatically, because if the country has to go, the power sector has to grow, and we all have to be committed. So though there are challenges, I'm sure, as a country, we have a huge future, a great future, and we're all committed. And we hope that we emulate a lot of nations that have already grown, and we are also a developing nation, and we are nearly a developed nation, and I think we're going to build up on our strengths, and we're going to show it to the whole world that yes, we mean business, and we're going to really do excellent future. Thank you.